I remember the other day that the only time I played RapM like 6 years ago, I beat them in a net play tournament.
6 years ago?
Yeah, or something like that.
That must have been his first month.
It was like, I don't know. Listen, I have bad track. I've taken way too many hits to the head to know how long things take.
No, he might have been playing in 2020.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was during COVID, maybe.
Was it in Melee?
No, it was in PM.
Okay. Yeah, that tracks then. That tracks.
It's from the tournament that my Scream name is after. It's when I entered a Wombat Wednesday as Ronin Fan 99, and then they got very mad when they found out it was me.
You know, RapM, I think one time entered a Wombat Wednesday like undercover or whatever, and then like the whole time like people were like, "Oh, who is this?" Like, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then people were like, you know, saying that it was like one person, but it was actually, or maybe it wasn't undercover. People thought it was undercover, and it was just like really early into RapM's like run or whatever. Either way, people thought that Rap was like someone else that was like smurfing basically. And at the end, RapM, being in high school at the time, they were like, "Can we do an interview afterwards?" Right? You know,
he's like, "No,
to see who the identity is." And he's like, "No, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to school." And so everyone's like, "Dude, it's totally a Smurf. Like, it's totally like whoever, right?"
Yeah.
But no, he did actually have to go to school. He actually did have to go to sleep and go to school the next day.
It's so funny.
But yeah, we got Double Sheik. We got Fox Luigi. You know it, folks. You love it. Unfortunate SD from Kevin.
See, my mom was real. She'd let me stay home from school on Monday after the major.
That's some realness. I think, well, maybe unfortunately, maybe fortunately, I never went to the major during the school year when I was in school, except for Supernova. But
nice.
Supernova was like close by for me because I'm, you know, in Maryland. So like, I wouldn't need to miss school. So, you know, I was on my studies.
On your studies.
Well, more or less, but you know, we got there. Okay, nice. Saving with the down smash, you know, not the move that you would think would be the save, but honestly worked out really well there. The second and third hits of down smash not really too powerful, so ended up doing pretty well. But yeah, again, gotta say it. Red team going to be looking for a lot of edge guards, going to be looking for a lot of ways to get blue team off stage, get those kills, because especially on a stage like Dreamland, they're not really killing off the side or off the blast zone, at least with Luigi. Maybe Fox, but not off the top blast zone with Fox. Mostly it's going to be off stage, it's going to be hits off stage, all that, because that is one thing that, like, you can't do that as Double Sheik. You don't have a move like that. So that's going to be a little bit of a peril for them, but we'll see how they make it work. They did make it work last set that these two teams played with a lot of heart and a lot of gusto. So
the Herculean perils that RapM and Kevbot go through. Yes. First, you must slay the hungry box, and then the two-headed Sheik.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think Hercules ever failed and then had to retry. But in Melee, you get a chance. You get a chance. Yeah. They're like, all right, now you just need to do it twice. If you can slay two-headed Sheiks for a total of 4 heads, then you can get it done.
I like the narrative that Medusa was a lesbian and had a blind wife.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Who was her wife? Justice.
Justice.
Oh, wow. Wait, that's actually a huge fall from Kevbot, and now it's like even stocks.
Oh, wow.
And it might be a lead for Red Team because RapM has been in the Vortex. And we're last stock.
It's a classic Who Wants Some More situation.
Wow.
Rest is off the table, notably.
Yes. Well, actually, no. Sure, you
Rest is on basically the table.
Yeah, it actually is
Rest
on the
back
table.
on the table.
Yeah, Red Team just trying to get something started, trying to get Kevbot off stage. And they will, and oh my god, I think Kevbot has died like 5 times in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, Kevin's kind of getting thrown around.
But again, I mean, we just saw RapM do the unthinkable last set. So, and this is not even as hard of a 2v1 as the last one. One of them's already at 129. It's, you know, Double Sheik.
This Luigi, he can do it. Can RapM drive?
Yes.
Oh, that's why he's so good. Wait, he's a young smasher who can drive? This kid's built different. Wait.
Once again, you would think that they won the tournament. That was game one.
That was game one.
At minimum, 5 more. But yes, RapM can drive. He typically has someone driving him to the tournament.
You got it at this point.
I mean, yeah, but you know, RapM not having a chauffeur, you can't catch him lacking like that. Cannot catch him lacking like that.
But it's more that he knows how.
Yes, he knows how. He's a very studious student who's in college right now.
Oh,
and he's
wow.
frozen again.
He's frozen. No, he's just nonchalant.
He's just chill like
I
that.
noticed it only happens to Kevbot.
So chill that he's frozen.
That he's frozen, yeah. They're going Battlefield.
As the Sheiks do.
As the Sheiks
As
do.
they do.
Sheiks do be going Battlefield.
When in Rome.
Needling and line.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Smash dash.
Oh, and we're getting a... RapM is ushering in the void now.
Intercepting the void.
But yeah, I think that this
RapM
makes sense.
evil mode.
I think this makes sense because like Fox and Luigi, as we saw last game, are so good at killing that like the Dreamland stuff is not necessarily the biggest deal, but what is a big deal on Dreamland is how much space there was, right? And if you need to rely on getting them off stage to get the kills, yeah, Dreamland is kind of good in that sense because you have more time to do it, you have more stock to work with. But it's bad in that sense because like Fox in very center or Luigi in very center, it's like how do you get them off stage in the first place?
There's more stage to hit them off.
Exactly.
You have to get them all the way over.
So you effectively have to get them higher percent anyway. Ooh. Amazing counterplay to the save right there. Immediately recognizing the situation, going to ledge, hitting them off of a combo of the saving move, and then also edge guarding the saver. That was just wonderfully done. I wish I could credit which Sheik that was, but I genuinely don't know.
We'll never know.
I have no idea. And I would say one of them should put on a tag, but then you reveal your up B, so
Yeah.
there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do.
Yeah, nice double
How
kill
can
from
we
blue
ever
team.
know?
What?
Shirley, how could we ever know?
Yes. No way. No way to know.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're back.
A team full of mystery is Jmook and Krudo. But yeah, we right now pretty volatile lead from blue team right now. Again, what I'm saying with the fake leads, this could be made real if they get a really big combo on one of the Sheiks, but right now it's not looking like it. Does get a potential wall spike, but ends up.
Nice cover on the slide off.
I don't know if the Sheik was trying to just roll, but they ended up getting the tech on that Fox uppie, and that was actually huge because I saw the angle of like the tech animation. They totally were going to go straight down if they got hit by that. So, you know, great defensive counterplay from Red Team, keeping themselves in the game, keeping themselves in the lead, but not quite going to kill. For those of you that don't know, Luigi up E way weaker in the air, like way weaker. So if you ever see like a RapM or anyone else like go for a down air where you're like, why didn't they up E? It's probably because it just genuinely wouldn't have killed because it's just not nearly as strong as the grounded version.
How strong is the grounded version?
Very. It can kill floaties like from the ground on like Battlefield at like in like the 50s. It's like it's very strong. It's not quite like rest level, but it's like it's stronger than I think any of the up smashes. Probably not fully charged Pikachu, but like, you know, very strong is what I'm trying to say.
That walk around F smash was funny.
Yeah, this game has really gone like back and forth who has the lead, but I mean, how else could it end but the last stock who wants it more situation that we've been talking about over and over. And if I'm Red Team, I want to kill RapM first because screw it, I don't want to be in a 2v1 versus that guy.
That guy just beat H-Box.
Yeah. Okay, but you don't also really want to be in a 2v1 yourself as Sheik. But I mean, all things considered, you can finish this in 2 moves.
It's gonna happen. Chop.
Damn.
Chop.
Yeah, when you miss that edge guard right there, you get put in a really awkward spot because Fox is already occupying ledge, and so there's nowhere for you to go backwards, and it's pretty hard for you to go forwards without a ledge dash from that position. Kevbot unplugging his controller, replugging it back in. Might have had a little bit of technical issues.
Uploading the codes.
Yeah, and you know, he's uploading the codes when they're already up 2-0. Kevbot, come on.
He's locked in.
Have some respect. The bot doesn't know how to play. You know, all he knows is business. Cold killing. But yeah, we're going right back to Battlefield once again. And you know, last game was both of the last 2 games actually were quite tumultuous, really down to the wire. And so even though this is 2-0 for blue teams, it really does not tell the whole story because either of those games totally could have flipped.
They've been very close. A lot of dramatic moments.
Yeah. Trying to get the edge guard here. Ooh, okay. Kevbot going for like the swanton there to try and get the kill, and he did, but really risky maneuver, and in doubles. Oh, he actually shine spikes his teammate and does not accomplish the kill on Sheik either.
I think he was trying to edge cancel the up air.
Ooh,
You can,
that
like,
would have
drift
been
and fall with
that would have
that.
been super sick. But yeah, the Nair from one of the Sheiks was just there to welcome him with open, warm arms. Okay, both Sheiks going to the platform. A little bit of a, can't cover both, I guess.
Having trouble beating Twin in bracket because you just want them to hold you, so you keep running into grab.
Exactly.
Not gonna hold you, Twin. That's exactly the problem.
Exactly. But yeah, I think once again, we're in a very precarious situation for both teams. I mean, red team obviously in a really tough spot, both being at 140, and it ended up going badly for them. But this could just as easily go right back. I mean, this has been super neck and neck within 2 stocks lead or deficit at any given time. But it seems like red team has a little bit of just a little bit of a tempo disadvantage. It seems like blue team is kind of getting the better end of it, more often than not, which is what ended up happening both times in the last stock situation. But with how much damage they racked up on Kevbot, this could very easily be the swing that they need. Gets the ledge grab, nairs across stage, and both of them have not taken too much damage for their troubles. But
I feel like Krudo and Jmook would have bunk beds. If they ended up in a similar situation, I think they'd do bunk beds instead of 2 separate beds.
okay.
That's kind of vibe I'm getting from them.
It's a nice in between, You don't necessarily want to be in the same bed with the homie, but you don't want to be
You don't want to be too
that far.
Yeah,
from
don't be
the
that
homie.
far. What if they start breathing funny in their sleep and there's no one there to wake them up to see if they're okay?
Exactly. And what if one of them rolls off the bed, but then you're not in the bottom bunk to see them?
To see them, yeah.
To see how funny it was. But yeah, we're finally seeing them go into this last stock situation with a lead in their hands, and they've racked up so much damage on Kevbot. Again, just getting the kill. And I think that red team is kind of been settling in this set of okay, RapM's a problem, but we can solve that problem by killing Kevbot so much.
Yep, that's what you do.
That it doesn't matter.
You just murder the fox.
Yeah. And you can see there, falls 2-1-2. That means 5 total. Going to FD. Anti-Sheik Kryptonite, of course. This was really tough for them last set, but I mean, there's not really any but. It's just gonna be tough. I think that the real thing is just that they can be better, they can play better. And at the end of the day, they still got that second set in the back pocket, even if things go wrong. But yeah, just gonna be tough. You get put in the air, really hard to get down. You don't have the platforms to run away to. It's hard to get back together when you're separated because you're going through a Luigi and a Fox.
Both off stage.
And it even delineates, I guess, your recovery as Sheik. But, ooh, okay. That was, okay, that was crazy. RapM does end up dying at the end of it all. Also, really good recognition from, I wish I could credit it, but one of the red team Sheiks.
Sheik 4.
Sheik 4, yes. Running all the way across the stage, knowing that the Nair was going to come out and already preemptively getting in the spot. Knowing that Sheik 1 didn't really have the greatest way to try and reverse that and go backwards, so just ends up going right for the team combo, which is awesome. We love to see that kind of synergy. Ooh. Down smash Vortex. Getting a ton of damage here. Ooh, okay. Red team definitely getting some really good team combos in this game. Those are really coming online this set. But we'll see. We'll see if it's enough though. They are still down. They're still in a bad spot on this this blue team counter pick.
Kevbot's just been so good about getting those up smashes off a grab.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard to avoid getting grabbed at any point, on FD, right? At some point, you're going to do something that's unsafe. You better hope RapM's not there to see it.
Oh.
Okay.
He's a certified serial killer. But I saw RapM DQ'd from the bracket. I barbecued all day long.
yeah. He's a Luigi player who brags about killing people. But yeah, this is probably going to be curtains for red team unless, Sheik 4 can live literally forever. RapM, okay, well RapM gets up smash, so that might actually cause a wrench in things. But yeah,
might cause some problems.
I want to mention that RapM tried to do the oh my god, wait a damn second. But yeah, RapMon tried to do a push off the ledge into up B, which would have been awesome. Didn't quite end up working out, but Now he's in a 1v2 situation again, but again, for the third time in the last, 30 minutes, RapM might be able to just get it done versus some of the best in the business. But he's off stage this time. Gets paired again, no resources. Maybe the down B, but I doubt it. Misfire though, that's a resource. Reverse fair. Okay, keeping it. Wow. Okay, nice. Red team poised for a reverse 3-0. And look at the synergy in game, after the game, doing the same taunts. I mean, come on, folks. You gotta love it.
It does always feel awesome when you're playing versus someone and you and your teammate decide to taunt at the same time.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You get the double kill and then you both taunt. I don't get to do that though because most of the time when we double kill, I rested one time.
So you're sleeping.
I'm just sleeping.
Sleeping it now.
But every now and then when I'm teaming with Day Tripper, I'll get like a double rest and they'll just like taunt while I'm asleep, which is always funny. Ooh, downer sending the right way for Sheik, wrong way for RapM there. Gonna get another lease on life. And the Sheiks are going in. Like, not just in a figurative sense of like, oh, they're going in, but like they're approaching, they're forcing stuff to happen, and they're making these plays.
Yeah.
And I think that Jmook and Krudo are both really good at doing that, and so it doesn't surprise me that they can end up making this team work, even though that is one of the weaknesses. But I still have to be impressed by it.
I was in the meme for a while. It'd be like, oh, a nice walk in the park for Jmook, and then it'd be a picture of Final Destination.
Yeah, that's no walk in the park. That's a walk in shark-infested waters for a Sheik.
Did you ever have a friend growing up that would like remind you when Shark Week was?
No one needed to remind me because I was glued to the Discovery Channel watching Mythbusters with my family.
So you were the Shark Week informer then?
No, I didn't inform anybody.
You gatekept Shark Week?
No, I didn't gatekeep it because what I didn't tell you is that I did have a friend that would tell me. But I would always say, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. I just thought about it one day when I was like further down the line. My friend I would see every Wednesday in high school. I was like, I've never known when Shark Week is anymore. There's no one to come into the game shop and be like, it's Shark Week.
No one there to tell me. How am I supposed to know?
And the whole time, I never checked. He could have been lying to me every time. It's like, this is the third time it's been Shark Week this month.
That's what it felt like. I think that low-key, they sometimes slid it a little early. Because Discovery Channel definitely made a ton of money on Shark Week. So.
Yeah.
And speaking of making money, proverbially speaking, Red Team is making some fat stacks right now. This is the second FD game has been, going crazy for them. And again, I mean, they are really just like forcing the issue, but playing very, favorable mix-ups while doing it, which is, or at least playing the mix-ups in a favorable way, which is very, very impressive. Blue team does get back here, another lease on life. I think wanted to go for the up air, but did not want to kill RapM at any cost. It gets the kill. Blue team does have even stocks here, but again, very precarious versus Red team's just like both pretty much at zero.
That's gonna happen.
And Kevbot doesn't have the space to come back. And you take the stock here, but now your 2v1 genius is at 86% with a 2 stocks to 3. So you gotta, and I like that because that's trust. RapM's not saying like, oh, don't take it, and that's how he trusts him. But it does mean that RapM is in a vulnerable position until he gets lucky.
How can he lose if he's already chose?
But yeah, Kevbot really just wants a kill on either of these Sheiks so that they can 2v1 the other one, try to get that double, and make sure that RapM is safe by, removing one of the threats. He really, really, really wants this up smash, but Red Team knows. And it might actually have to be RapM that ends up going in and getting the kill because Kevbot has gotten so much percent on him.
Dead.
And even though RapM was at such a precarious position, he's the one who has to carry the torch, and he just can't do it in the end. Jmook and Krudo.
Polite clap from the crowd. Yep.
Yeah.
We will clap for the winner. Good
job, everyone in their
everyone.
seats, but they're still
Everyone
clapping.
in their seats. Yeah.
But yeah, great stuff to Red Team. Once again, back-to-back Creed winners, these two.
Back-to-back.
And, you got to be impressed, right? A comp like Sheik, who thought that they were going to do it?
Who thought they were going to do it?
Maybe the people who, just saw two top players teaming together, but shush you. Shush.
Can a Sheik boy and a Sheik boy really make it work?
The answer? Yes.
Yes, they can.
But yeah, great stuff to both of these players.
That was great. That was great doubles.
As much as that was an amazing thing, that felt like the main event, we actually have even
the main
more
event.
for you
Well,
guys.
doubles is the main event as far as I'm concerned.
I never said it wasn't. But we have an encore. How about that?
We have an encore.
We have singles going on. And I believe that we are going to pass it off. But
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it was a pleasure commentating with you. We got some amazing sets.
We do.
Love the Hungry Box pop-off. Love the RapM pop-off. RapM signing a Wii in the crowd. You love to see it, folks. You love to see it.
Is your necklace a moon?
Yes.
That's so cute.
Thank
Mine's
you.
a little
Thank
like
you.
sugar skull thing.
Oh, nice.
Gave to me, yeah. I had a pink and black one, which would have been perfect for this fit, but I could not find it.
That's always the worst. I have
Yeah.
a choker that's like a little like gem on the bottom,
Mhm.
and I couldn't find it either. I don't know where it went.
Rough.
These things are too tiny.
Yeah. Have
But-
you played Gambling with Friends?
No, I haven't.
So there's a costume shop. You can get customizables. And I'm like looking in the store, and my friend was like, "Oh, Jacqueline, do you want this little necklace?" And it's a dog collar. And I'm like, I do want it, but I'm a little mad that you immediately thought
Of me.
when,
And also called it a little necklace.
yeah, a little necklace.
That's, you know, a little bit misleading.
a little misleading. Tricked. That game's
Tricked.
very fun though. It's fun watching people punt money.
I watched a stream on it.
I used to work as a blackjack dealer, so I would see people spend crazy money on cards.